Hi ladies, and welcome back to another episode of Honestly Same. And today's topic is particularly close to my heart. This whole idea of gentle parenting that has completely taken over the narrative around millennial parenting styles. And I feel that there is so much of gyan out there which has led us to feel more guilty, which has led us to a lot of comparisons that we do with each other, and basically thrown us down a rabbit hole where we are constantly questioning our decisions. Let's take a step back. And if you're a new mom here, I in no way want to give you another gyan or some hack on how you can parent your child better. No, I definitely don't want to do that. What I want to do is basically give perspective on this subject, share what my thoughts of gentle parenting are, and of course, hear yours in return. So let's do this, for 20 seconds, 30 seconds, just think about how your parents raised you. What was their parenting style? I gave this thought more than 30 seconds, of course, and I was able to roughly put my parents' parenting style into three main buckets. There was the bucket that was called the chores, where basically they fed us, bathed us, took care of us, got us ready for school, sent us to school, anything that was very chore driven. Then there was the bucket of values, where they basically taught us to be good human beings, good values, teach us to be responsible, be more, answerable to ourselves, and all those good human values. And finally, the happy family memories bucket. And this is where all the experiences came in, about all the things that we did together as a family. And that was it, it was just these three buckets, and depending on how old I was and what phase of life I was in, the importance given to each bucket just kept changing. But largely it was this simple. And now, if I were to apply this to the way in which I parent my kids, I feel there is just so many more buckets, that we kind of have to pay attention to or kind of keep in mind. I mean, the very obvious ones are, the guilt bucket, because a lot of us women, including me, we work. So we sort of spend so much of time and energy in feeling guilty about not being present enough for our kids. There is the comparison bucket, where we are kind of, seeing, okay, how is my parenting style? How is her parenting style? How does her kid behave? How does my kid behave? And we do this to ourselves. And then there is, of course, let's give them every experience possible. So we want to take them to every class, we want to take them to every new play area, or we want to take them to like any new experience that's come up in the city which is meant for kids. And the need to expose them to everything, of course, tires us out, because how is that even possible? How do we manage our lives and then theirs? And of course, the gentle parenting bucket. I mean, the books tell us that we need to not yell at our kids, we need to definitely not slap them, we need to not rebuke them, we need to speak to them, have dialogue with them. But how is that even humanly possible? If you're a mother who is actively parenting her child, there will be days when you completely lose it. There is just no way around that. Kids can be tough, they can be irritating. I mean, I feel that we were naive when we were young, we were far more obedient. Our kids are just a completely different ballgame altogether. Similarly, our parents were that much more simpler. I feel we are more capable of deep thought, we are more capable of analyzing and understanding our child's personality and emotions, and that all together has added to this comparison, and has added to this whole matrix where we are thinking and intellectualizing our parenting style so much. So, when I was thinking of gentle parenting, I quickly reached the conclusion that not getting mad at my kids was not an option. Like, it's just not possible. So then how do I gentle parent them? And these are the three things that I have been able to kind of implement in my gentle parenting style. Number one is where I analyze their personalities. Now, see, every child has a very unique personality. They have their unique ways, their unique moods, their unique tantrums. And analyzing that, not from a mother perspective, but more from a logical perspective, has really helped me kind of, understand which tantrum is going to go in which direction and what I can do to mitigate it. It's actually empowered me with data which helps me parent them better. The second thing that I include in the gentle parenting mix is analyzing what triggers me. Now, if you're an active parent, you will know that there are certain behaviors that your kids do that genuinely just drive you bonkers. Like you want to take something and throw it at the wall. And knowing what it is that triggers me has now helped me extract myself from that situation when I know I'm about to lose it. So if I know there's something that my child has done which is going to really upset me, rather than react and then create chaos for everyone, I just remove myself from the situation and I calm myself down, and then I come out in a more better, calmer position to now manage the situation. And the third part of my gentle parenting mix is no comparisons and no expectations. Now, if you're an active parent, like most mothers are, you will tend to compare your parenting styles with that of others and your kids with other kids. But trust me, not comparing them to anyone will really take a lot of load off your mind and off your parenting style. Just it'll also free up a lot of mind space, which will genuinely help you to enjoy motherhood, which is like the primary thing, right? We all become mothers because we want to enjoy raising kids. We don't want to feel so bogged down and so worked down by it that we just forget enjoying our children's childhood. So no comparisons and no expectations of anybody, because I know for a fact that if my child wants something and her dad is right in front of her, she will still run around the whole house and come and find me and ask for that permission. That just happens, and that's just how it rolls. So let's just wing it. So, these are just simply some gentle parenting hacks that have worked for me. I have arrived at this after being a parent for close to 6 years now. And if you have any such gentle parenting hacks or definitions of what gentle parenting means to you and what you have done with it, I would be more than happy to hear. Comment down below. Hi ladies, welcome to Honestly Same. This is a community for women to share their stories and to basically find a space where there's maximum relatability and zero judgment. Click on the bell icon and subscribe to our channel now.